the turning point in my mind was when I read a 1993 paper that was a presentation at an EPA conference on the status of oak savanna in North America. Alan Haney and Stephen Applebaum were the authors of it, and I read that the dominant perennials in the oak savanna, barrens, and prairie complexes, and this is very graphic from the 1993 report that kind of revolutionized my thinking. These are the plants: the tall canopy layer, oak, chestnut, beech, apples, understory, hazelnuts as a shrub story. Prunuses were in all three layers: the overstory, understory, shrub. Raspberries, blackberries, grapes, currants, gooseberries were all raspberries on the edges growing into the grass, currants in the shade underneath the canopy, grapes climbing all over everything wherever they got an opportunity. Fungi decomposing all of the organic matter, forage, and of course animals. In the natural state, this was a wild system maintained by quote-unquote natural forces. If we imitate the natural plant communities and manage our system according to its natural disturbance regime, how it's been functioning for zillions of years, how these plants are all adapted to propagate, we will have a perennial system that will propagate itself forever. Step one is to identify our biome. It's identifying plant communities, and if you don't do this, you're going to be fighting against nature forever. And this one guy down in central Illinois, he's like, yeah, but I want to grow, peaches, and they keep freezing off to the ground. I want you to show me how to modify the microclimate so I can grow peaches where I am and not have them get frosted off every year. I said, well, first of all, how about trying to find a species that doesn't freeze off every year and use that as your economic model? But I want to grow peaches. Well, he's going to fight nature forever. He's still trying to grow peaches and freeze them off. Because if your goal is to do anything other than to create a system that's ecologically sound and economically profitable, why are you even at this webinar? Really, that's what we're here to do, is to help you to understand that we can fit in with nature and natural processes. Those natural processes now work for us instead of us fighting against them. And yes, in America and probably around the world, you have a right to ignore reality if you would like to, but your labors are in vain, because nature bats last. No matter how far ahead you think you are, all of a sudden it throws a Hurricane Harvey that parks on your coast for 5 freaking days and doesn't move, and everything that you've done is for naught. If you have an agricultural system down in Texas, Louisiana right now that's totally adapted to these occasional sporadic random hurricanes that come through, they're going to come through, they're going to go away, you're going to be fine, everything's all right, because you're in synchrony and harmony with the natural processes. And if you don't, don't follow nature's rules where you live, you're going to end up like this. Everything these people did, everything that they worked for, all of these goals and dreams and values that they had are for naught. They went away, they disappeared, because their economy depended on destroying the natural resource base, extracting the natural resource base,